Welcome back to another
Why on that
episode of
side?
This or That. This is Dakota, and I'm here with Gels. And we're going to talk about questions. I want to do ASMR one. I don't. Okay, so we are bringing back some freaking episodes. We got This or That coming back to the channel. I'm excited. This is always fun to do. We got some questions, so we're gonna post in the YouTube community. It's a little tab on YouTube. Check it out. We post in there, post a picture, and then we'll ask like, hey, we want some this or that questions.
Make them good.
Yeah, and then when you do, we'll put them in the freaking episode and we'll shout you out, all right, brother?
Make me rack my brain a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means, but I hear that all the time.
Rack your brain. Wheels, tires, suspension, fitmentindustries.com, baby. You already know the plug. Let's get into it, Max. What's the first question?
Stock seats with racing harnesses or racing seats with stock seat belts?
Okay, so
Well,
I already know my answer.
well, there's a flaw in one of these systems.
Why?
How the hell are you gonna attach racing harnesses to a stock seat?
I was able to do it with my ST actually.
Really?
Yeah, because
It
before
worked?
what I was able to do was just lift up the headrest and then run them under there, and like it's definitely not going to work with all stock seats.
Yeah.
That's for sure, 100%.
No.
But okay, so we're putting ourselves in a scenario where it does work. I am f***ing picking aftermarket seats with regular seat belts because harnesses were super f***ing cool until I had them. Like, bro, when I'm running a quick trip at midnight and I just want a snacky poo, I don't want to f***ing click and then click and then click and then I get out and click and then I'm at the car wash and I'm trying to put my card in, right? Well, then I got click, I gotta just get out. I just want the f***ing normal seatbelt. They're great for the track. Use them for the track like they're meant to be.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I do think they look cool. They look nice in cars.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. They look awesome. They add something to a car that's like, man, that thing, it needs them.
Yeah.
It needs those racing harnesses, even though it might not.
Yeah.
But no, I would have to agree. Racing seats with stock seat belts. We have them in the E30. We got Corbos in the E30 with the stock seat belts. And I actually love that setup. Like, it's really comfortable. Like, the seats are comfy. You're not dealing with, like, the whole harnessing. The car's got like 80 horsepower, all right? Like,
Not to mention harnesses expire, bud. There's an expiration date on them. So, like, you buy them, they're expensive, and then they're no good. So the resale's terrible. They're gonna expire. They're uncomfortable unless you're going to the track. I'm telling you guys right now, they look good, but it's not worth it. Take it from my experience at Quick Trip. All right, next question, Max.
Would you rather own Paul Walker's 95 Mitsubishi Eclipse GST or Ja Rule's 96 Acura Momo Integra GSR?
Oh, I feel like I know what you're gonna pick.
But I got the damn car sitting on my desk right now, like the die-cast version. I'm going with the Eclipse. That is like, even though it is like the mainstream iconic car of like the first.
But you didn't take into the fact that they f***ing shot it up and blew it to sky high and
like,
Nas blew up.
One of them, all right? I mean,
no,
they got like 10 of them.
They got blew up. I seen it.
No.
I watched it happen.
No.
Boom!
It was so
Nas! It's done. It's over. So I'm gonna pick the Integra.
Part of the movie.
Ja Rule, even though he lost, he got stomped.
Yeah.
But I like that ketchup and mustard Integra a lot. I think it's so 90s. It's so cool. Yeah. Donut Media's bumper to bumper on that thing was really dope. It's nostalgia. I'm gonna pick it to be different. I love the 2G Eclipse. It's iconic.
Yeah. I just had to go with the 2G because I had one.
Yeah, I know. I know you're a pretty big fanboy of those.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pick the Integra. I still appreciate the 2G, but we'll go Integra on this one. It's dope. It's 90s. It's nostalgia. I mean, they're both f***ing rice the hell out, but
absolutely
in the best way possible.
Blitz 03Ss or Work VSKFs?
Ooh.
I'm gonna pick.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna pick Blitz 03s. I like them, the works, but they're kind of weird at the same time. They almost look like American muscle wheels that were made into like stance boy wheels. And I've seen them so much, and don't get me wrong, they look great on the right builds, but they're kind of played out in my opinion. Not that, I mean, Blitzers, they're out there a lot. I wasn't the biggest fan of Blitz.
A lot of 300
GXs. Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of Blitz wheels, and then they grew on me like a ton. Whose car was it? It was a gray like R32 GTR that we reviewed that had Blitz 03s, and that's when I really like fell in love with them, and I really do like them. They're aggressive, they look great. Again, I like the works, but that model, the VSKF's, just the kind of round and weird and big
like,
fat spoke, and that's my pick. I'm picking the Blitz.
No, I really like both, and it's a tough. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Blitz too, just because I don't know. It's something that like I would probably personally run on something.
I mean,
like,
they'd look good on your FRS.
It's true that they would.
Just saying, do it.
No, but like honestly, like if I had say like something that they would work for a little better, maybe not that for us, but like something a little better, and I had the choice because like I feel like both they're like a decision in themselves when people are going to get like those kind of wheels.
Sure.
Like okay, I can get the VSKFs or I can get the Blitz wheels, and I would probably go with the Blitz wheels, just because I don't know, I just like them a little more. I like the VSKFs a lot though, and I think they look good on certain cars. Like you said, it's a very specific style and very specific like car that they have to be on.
For sure.
2020 Arteon R or Golf GTI?
So the Arteon R is kind of like a sportier, edgier CC in my opinion.
Okay.
Then you get the GTI, obviously the Heritage, the hatchback. This is a tough one for me because I love hatchbacks, but honestly, these Arteons are kind of cool. I think like a bagged one would look freaking sick. It's a big bodied car and just laying down the ground.
You said like the CCs, they do that really well.
Yeah, and I think the GTI is a bit more sportier and stuff like that. More tuner-ish and stuff.
Definitely.
Oh, I don't know. You go first. You pick.
I go with the GTI. I've always wanted the GTI. I've always wanted to just do stupid things to them because like they're just kind of cool. Like they're a small hatchback. They make a lot of like really dope aftermarket stuff for them. Like they can make a decent amount of power. And I've just like going through the gallery and stuff like that. I've just seen some like really nice ones, and it's like, man, that looks really good. And I've always wanted to kind of do that. So I would probably say GTI in this opinion, even though I do love like the big bodied, like the CCs and stuff like that. Arteon, I personally, I don't know much about it, but like from what we've discussed here, I think I would still probably pick the GTI.
Okay, yeah, I 100% agree. So I'm definitely gonna pick the Arteon because I think it's a bit different. No one's doing it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, definitely different.
And I think it would just be cool to put on bags and wheels and just be like a dope daily. I have the Focus ST,
you would have
so
to get rid of the Wagoon.
Oh God, I don't want either of them. Next question.
Go drifting with a rally car or go rallying with a drift car?
Well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, rallying with a drift car is not. That ain't gonna work.
You're not gonna get too far, but it would be fun for like 5 seconds.
Like my RC drift car, dude. Like that thing literally scrapes when it drives. Like I couldn't imagine taking a drift car in any inclined surface.
You want to take your drift car off a jump, or do you want to try and drift a rally car?
I mean, you look at like the rally cross stuff. I mean, there's some parts in there pretty damn close.
Yeah, I mean, a rally car drifting isn't that out of the realm. They make crazy power.
You look at like Gymkhana and shit like that.
Yeah, on pavement, I mean, they got them big old mud tires and stuff that it might spin out a lot. But
I feel like it's more it's a lot more possible to do that.
You're just not gonna make it in a drift car. Like
you ain't going anywhere.
One jump, one rock, done, out. I think this is pretty easy one. I
still like the question.
You're gonna drift the rally car.
Drift it.
I want to do that. You see them drift on dirt all the time.
Oh yeah.
So now we're just gonna add it to the pavement and
see how it goes.
Jump.
If anyone
you can just ride over other cars.
If anyone's got a rally car they want to bring up, we'll
drift
test her out. Or if anyone's got a drift car, we'll test it out.
Dope.
We got a lot of woods.
Thank you.
Is 3 a.m. Taco Bell or 3 a.m. Waffle House?
Okay. So I've never had Waffle House, but I've drove down to Florida once from Wisconsin, and once you hit a certain like state line,
they're just everywhere.
It's every exit. There's a Waffle House every single exit, maybe 2 on one exit. And it was insane.
It's like fucking Quick Trips, dude. Like,
yeah, well, I like Quick Trips a lot. So if Waffle House is as good as Quick Trip, then I'm in. But I mean, I have done a 3 a.m. Taco Bell run
all the time.
Yeah, constantly. Every night I do a 3 a.m. taco ding dong run. I'm just kidding. Of course I don't. But you can believe it. And I'm gonna pick Taco Bell because Taco Ding Dong. It's in the math.
Taco Ding Dong.
No, but I've never had Waffle House. Can you speak on Waffle House, or
I personally can't.
is it just a house of waffles?
Us Northern guys, we're
Uncultured.
We're uncultured. We don't know what the Waffle House is. Like I said,
I've
I've
got
seen
them around
them.
here.
And we took it was a band trip down to Florida in high school, and we like drove. We took charter buses down there. We saw them all the time. Never stopped at one. So unfortunately, I've never had Waffle House. So I'm gonna have to go to Taco Bell.
So either it's super good, and everyone in the comments is gonna roast us.
So it's either super good,
or it's really
and it's gonna happen, or it's like super trash, but it's really cheap, and people just love like a cult for it.
So yeah, the only thing we're comparing here is that they're open late, because waffles and tacos don't.
Well, just what do you want? Do you want breakfast food at 3 a.m. or you want tacos?
Well,
at 3 a.m.?
that's tough because I love breakfast food too.
Because Taco Bell's breakfast is kind of trash.
But yeah, no, Taco Bell's breakfast
not good.
You gotta up your. Yeah, you're competing against a lot out there. I don't know about Waffle House, maybe not that. Anyways, that about wraps it up. If you have questions you want answered, you can comment them down below. Otherwise, like I said before, look in the YouTube community tab and we will be asking in there as well. We love hearing your guys' questions. Give us some good automotive ones, and then also throw a few bonus questions in there too, because that's always a good time. But don't forget, wheels, tires, suspension, fitmentindustries.com, baby. And that's all I got. I'm Dakota.
I'm Gels. See you later.